If you've seen or visited this mountain, you're probably wondering why it's multicoloured. If you haven't seen this mountain, it's probably because it was only discovered 5 years ago. This is Rainbow Mountain, or Vinnie Cunca if you want to call it by its real name, or Montaña de Siete Colores, which in Spanish means the mountain of 7 colours. Duh. Located in the Peruvian Andes, it stands at a whopping 5,200 metres above sea level, but that's not the most impressive thing about it. As one of the most magnificent geological features in the world, Rainbow Mountain is striped with colours ranging from turquoise to lavender to maroon and gold, making it quite the spectacular Eiffel. But before we see how these colours were revealed, how did these mountains form?
Mountain building process was a result of the Pacific plate crashing into the South American plate. As that happened, the Pacific plate dived down underneath the South American plate at what is called a subduction zone. And the process of heat and pressure on the rocks within the subduction zone resulted in igneous and volcanic rocks being produced around these sediments. And that's what caused the metamorphic events.
Different layers of rocks like sandstone, halite, gravel, clay and other minerals were stacked one above the other, forming different layers. And as time passed, the sediments would change colour if they were exposed to weather conditions such as snow, wind and water. And while other mountains in the Andes are likely to have a similar pattern of colours beneath their exteriors, Rainbow Mountain is unique because the exterior has actually been wiped away. Now, according to locals, the area used to be entirely covered by snow, but years of weathering and erosion have exposed the colours to the world, resulting in a mountain that looks more like something that belongs in a Dr. Seuss book than it does in nature. So that's how it got its colours, but you're probably wondering why it's painted like a rainbow.
The deeper red shades that we see are a result of oxidation of iron, reflecting more iron in the sediments. The yellow coloured sediments are a result of oxidation of sulfides, reflecting sulfidic minerals within the sediments. And the deep green coloured sediments are a result of mafic minerals.
Now, thousands of adventure-seeking travellers are flocking to Peru each year to see it for themselves. And if you've got it on your bucket list, it's worth noting these next few facts. The altitude on Rainbow Mountain is no joke. The maximum elevation of the mountain is 5,200 metres, which is only 100 metres shy of Everest Base Camp and only 695 metres shy of Tanzania's Kilimanjaro. This explains why climbers who summit this Technicolor mountain only have a 10 to 20 minute window to admire the view, take a photo, upload it to Instagram before they're back on the descent. Your altitude antidote for this? Chewing coca leaves. Now, nothing combats the effects of altitude sickness quite as effectively as this leafy substance. Coca is a mild stimulant that combats thirst, hunger, pain and fatigue, all without the euphoria and psychoactive effects of cocaine. Number 2. When you're hiking, prepare to meet lots of friendly alpacas along route. Peru contains roughly 80% of the world's alpaca population, and with multicoloured mountains available as their stomping ground, we think we know why they flock to Rainbow Mountain. And finally, number 3, make good use of the locals. In 2018, the government decided that local native communities around Rainbow Mountain would become in charge of its maintenance and care. The Pampachiri community migrated back to their old homes by the mountain due to the economic boom brought about by the increase in tourism. And now they'll happily take you up the mountain, translate your words into Spanish, and tell you incredible stories about their culture. What's not to love? And there you have it, Peru's Rainbow Mountain, explained. If you're visiting soon and you've lasted this long in our video, chances are you're probably going to be the most knowledgeable and impressive person in your tour group. Maybe the annoying know-it-all, who knows. Either way, you can thank us later.